Yeah, I can't believe the wildness today on the part of pitching staff.
Here's Aaron Allen with one out, one on, and they had the hit and run on, and he swings and fouls it back and out of play. Stoll was off to the races, and Allen was trying to hit behind him into right field, which Allen does so very well.
I wonder how many times he has done that this summer.
I've seen him do it.
15 to 20 times.
I've seen him do it a number of times. Trying to get another insurance run here. Runner goes, pitches low. Here's Frank's throw, and it is not in time. Stoll is in with a stolen base, and he stole that one easily. Chad Stoll now in scoring position, and for Chad, that is his 8th theft of the year. New Ulm is not particularly fleet of foot. They've got 67 stolen bases, and there is a strike to Aaron Allen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The speed is not New Ulm's forte. Hitting and pitching was coming into this with defense there. And here he loops it into right field, a base hit. Let's see what they do with Stoll. Rounding third, the right fielder Irvine bobbles the ball, and going back to third base is Stoll, and down to second goes Aaron Allen. Boy, he wanted to come, but Jeff Stoll put the stop sign up. And Irvin, of course, bobbled the ball momentarily, and if Stoll would not have broken stride, he would have been able to score. So Aaron Allen gets base hit number 3. He is 3 for 6 tonight.
He went to right again with it, too.
Yep.
I think that comment that I would make, and that Robbie's, or rather Stoll's steal of second base was really not off the catcher, who had a very strong throw, but it was off a second baseman who doesn't do much pitching, who happens to be on the mound right now.
Well, here's Scott Schmidt with a chance to really get some insurance runs, and the first pitch is low for ball 1. Schmidt is fly to center, singled, walked, grounded to third, and singled. And the pitch is low and in the dirt. It is 2-0. Schmidt tonight with a couple of base hits. He has scored Chad Stoll twice. The infield is drawn in here now with runners on second and third, 1 out, everybody in on the edge of the grass. And the pitch inside. 3-0. Schmidt is not the guy that they really want to pitch to here. I'm sure they're a little more concerned they may pitch around Scott. There's the let-up that's in for a strike. It is 3-1. Bloomer would be next. Bloomer also a good hitter, but Schmidt a bit more dangerous. And the pitch is low for ball 4, and now they are loaded up. So Schmidt goes to first, Allen on at second, Stoll on at third. And with 1 man out, Marshall Bloomer comes to the plate, and Marshall tonight has gotten 2 hits in 5 trips. Got a base hit in the 4th and 5th inning. He picked up Aaron Allen with a single to left in the 4th, and then single to center in the 5th, and scored a run. But now, State College with the infield in, and a force at any base with 1 out. Swing and a miss at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went after the off-speed pitch. Now, Bloomer in this situation, the last time he was up, had the infield drawn in, and he slapped it through the hole and into left field. Let's see what he does here.
He needs to get a fastball.
Here's a throw to third to check Stoll, and he gets back. It is 10-9 New Ulm, and we are in the top of the 9th. And now Bloomer is going to say something to the home plate umpire. And whatever it has been solved to Bloomer's liking. And here's the pitch from Smeal. It's inside and low, and now it is 2 balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch. Well, now I thought the scoreboard had a ball up prior to the last pitch, and I think it's... I thought it was 2-1, but apparently it is 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Marshall Bloomer. And here's the pitch, and he swings and hits a fly ball into shallow left field. The left fielder, Schellenbecker, here's the throw to the plate, nobody covering, and a throw to third, and sliding in is Aaron Allen. As Chad Stoll scoring on the medium fly ball by Schellenberger. As the catcher, Franks, had to come halfway up the line to get the throw, so a big RBI there for Bloomer as he picks up Stoll, and that gives New Ulm now an 11-9 lead.
Same score as the Midland Aurora game this afternoon at this point.
Here's Russ Trawick. And the pitch is inside, ball one. Well, you know how that one ended.
Yes.
Bases loaded.
And a strikeout.
And a strikeout, yes, sir. And the pitch is inside, and Franks has to literally throw himself in front of that one to keep it from getting by him.
I am, frankly, kind of surprised at the way that State College has used their pitching staff. This young man who is now throwing does not appear probably to have been a reliever or been in this situation very much. He's not a strikeout pitcher, and he's going to be hit.
3-0 now to Trawick as the last pitch missed up high. On second base is Schmidt. On third is Aaron Allen. And the pitch is swung on and fouled to the screen, and it is now 3-1. New Ulm has scored once here in the ninth. There is 2 men out, 2 men on. And New Ulm leading 11-9 with 2 more big ducks on the pond. And Trawick swings, ground ball to Kamenetsky. It's short, and he fields it cleanly, throws him out. And that will take care of New Ulm in the ninth inning. But they come up with 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, 2 men left, and that run is earned. We go to the bottom of the ninth. It is New Ulm 11, State College 9. All right, it will be the scheduled hitters are Todd Irvin, the right fielder, and then we go back to the top of the order to Scott Hussey and Tim Smeal. But, well, let's see. Irvin is in the on-deck circle with the bat, so apparently he will be the scheduled hitter. Mike Cheezel on in relief of the starter Chad Stoll. Cheezel came in and got Kamenetsky on a fly ball to the left with the tying run Montresor on at third base to end the 8th inning. And Cheezel, who would be the scheduled starter tomorrow, will be up here to try and save this one for Chad Stoll. And Irvin tonight has collected a double in 4 trips. He's flied to right, double to the gap in right center, taken a call, third strike, and popped to the third baseman. Well, nail-biting time here at Johnson Park. We're in the bottom of the ninth. New Ulm 11, State College 9. First pitch, outside, ball 1. And, of course, if Cheezel puts somebody on, that means the tying run comes to the plate. We haven't seen anybody with home run potential yet tonight. Pitch way outside. It is 2-0. This is a tough spot for a reliever. Very tough spot. Cheezel is not used to coming out of the bullpen. He's done it. And the pitch on the way is a strike call, fastball, but he got it upstairs. It is 2-1. 11-9, New Ulm leading. Game 4, quarterfinal round of the Great Lakes Region Tournament. And there's a strike. He got the outside corner with the off-speed pitch. It is 2-2. Cheezel kicks and throws. Pitch swung on and fouled. He jammed him, and Irvin fouled it off. Boy, that was right in on his fists.
Cheezel has made remarkable progress from 1 year ago at this time, I think, to this point. Part of it is confidence. I think maybe the bigger part of it is that he developed a breaking ball that he could throw consistently for strikes, and he's come a long way. 2-2 pitch is just high and off the outside corner. 3-2. Cheezel's got his sign. Right-hander kicks and throws. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on a high fastball that could have been ball 4. And, you know, we commented earlier in the game that the State College hitters were very disciplined at the plate. And right there, Irvin went after a pitch well out of the strike zone. Strikeout for Cheezel, his first. And there is 1 out here in the 9th inning, and Cheezel has retired the first 2 men he's faced. We go back to the top of the order. The score of the game sometimes dictates the discipline that you have also.
No question about it. Strike call as he starts the leadoff man, Scott Hussey, off with a fastball. Hussey is grounded to second, line to second, singled, fly to center, fly to left. And the pitch, strike call. It is 0-2. Well, Cheezel walking around out there now. Back up on the mound. Looking down to Aaron Allen. The right-hander kicks and throws. Fastball outside. It is 2 balls and 1 ball and 2 strikes.
There was a pitch that you don't like, Mark. out of the strike zone, 0-2.
Nope. Let up, swung on, little blooper into shallow center field. It'll be a base hit. Base hit for Scott Hussey, and the tying run now will come to the plate. And let's see here. I've got 4, 7, 10, 12 hits now. 12 hits for State College. I've got 11 for New Ulm. To give you an idea of the kind of ball game we've had. Well, here's Tim Smeal. He is the pitcher now after starting the evening at second base. Couple of base hits, reached on an air, grounded out twice. And the first pitch is high for ball one. And, of course, another runner to reach for State College would put the winning run at the plate. Infield at double play depth here. Pitch is inside. It is 2-0. Sheasel trying to nail it down. And the pitch is a strike call. It is 2-1. Fastball, Smeal taking all the way.
I think that both teams are finding this 8th and 9th inning very difficult innings to play.
Swing and a miss. He challenged him with a fastball. It's 2-2.
I know in the years when I coached teams that were in regional tournaments, not being used to it, those were an ordeal.
Fastball high. It is 3-2. Well, it's been an interesting ball game. 3-2. The pitch. Strike three call. They called him out, and Smeal can't believe it. Smeal is out on strikes on a beautiful breaking pitch by Cheezel. There are 2 men out. Boy, what a pitch.
I think any time in high school ball or Legion ball that you can throw that 3-2 pitch and have it a breaking pitch, 1 out of 2 times you'll get them looking, and there was one such instance.
Great pitch by Mike Cheezel. That was a super pitch. 3-2. Most hitters guessing fastball. He came with a hook. Here is Todd Stoner at first base, or first baseman rather, and the first pitch is high for a ball. On at first is Scott Hussey. And this represents the tying run here. Stoner reached on a couple of fielders' choice, singled, grounded out, and then singled again. And there's a strike called. Fastball from Cheezel. 1 ball, 1 strike. Each time Stoner is singled, he has ended up scoring. Runner on at first base, Hussey. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Boy, did Cheezel pull the string on him. He almost screwed himself into the ground going after that one. He was going for the downs. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Looks mighty big after a fastball, but it doesn't get there very quickly.
So Cheezel now within 1 strike of getting out of it. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and New Ulm has beaten State College, Pennsylvania, 11-9. And for State College in the 9th inning as Cheezel fans the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left. The final score, New Ulm 11, State College 9. We'll have a summary in 1 minute. All right, we are back at Johnson Park in New Ulm, where New Ulm has beaten State College, Pennsylvania in a wild ball game by the score of 11-9. And my totals here, and this is very unofficial, but I've got New Ulm at 11 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. And let me just check here. 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13 men left on base for New Ulm. 11 runs, 11 hits, 1 error, and 13 left. For State College, I've got a total of 9 runs, and I believe I've got 12 hits for them, 4, 5, 8, 11, 12, and I've got 3, 4, 7, 9, 11, 12 men stranded for them. So 9 runs, 12 hits, 4 errors, and 12 men left. So for the game, we see 20 runs, 23 hits, 5 errors, and 25 men left on base. It started out like a pitcher's duel. We went the first 2.5 innings without anybody doing anything. All of a sudden, State College